What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Rock. I'm back, man, with another reaction. We got Marquis Teague's whole career, I guess. Hey, man, I seen this on my recommended, bro. Let's do it.
So before Marcus Teague was known for slaying BBWs and being called Uncle Gucci.
Uncle Gucci?
Uncle Guwap was a former
You know the
first-round
crazy
pick.
thing? I thought he was Teague's. Well, they both Teague. I thought he was Jeff, older brother, but he actually is younger, I think.
Called Uncle Gucci.
Uncle Gucci?
Uncle Guwap was a former first-round pick, a national champion, and was ranked as the 6th best player in the nation in high school.
Damn.
But before his basketball career ever took off, Uncle
That was
Guwap
AD?
was a demon growing up, as he was out there kicking dudes on the basketball court.
Did you kick a motherfucker or something, man?
That was in third grade. I kicked the nigga because he stole the ball from me.
And unlike his brother Jeff, basketball wasn't always the #1
Hoo-ah!
priority for Marcus, as he enjoyed playing football and doing the worm.
And when I went to their games, I'd be like a kid running around the gym, playing.
He used to do the worm around.
Yeah, like stuff like that. I did. Facts.
But once Marcus decided to lock in with basketball and follow in the steps of his older brothers, Marcus will become the real deal and a certified bucket.
Oh, I said Marquis.
Higher than Jeff
Oh,
in high
shit.
school. But
I didn't know it was Marcus. I said Marquis or some shit.
will become the real deal and a certified
Oh, my Lord.
bucket, and would even be ranked.
But they don't
higher
even
than
hoop like this no
brothers.
more. Oh, my
Marcus
gosh.
will become the real.
Oh, my. Bro, the fundamentals, man. Damn. The game has changed. Like, they don't even do this type of crossover no more. Like,
Decided to lock in with basketball and follow in the steps of his older brother. Marcus will become the real deal and a
This.
certified
Yeah.
bucket, and would even be ranked higher than Jeff in high school.
But despite
Damn.
him being really good at basketball, his attitude problem never went away.
Mook was weird. That nigga didn't play basketball. So all the shit y'all see him hooping, that shit just came out of nowhere. Like, he was a bad kid. But in 7th grade, my mom called me like, hey, you should come watch your brother play. I come in the game, no bullshit. First play, this nigga get a steal, dunk that bitch. I said, what the fuck? He can dunk? But when he dunked it, he spazzed out, swinging on niggas. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this nigga? He's crazy.
And Marcus would put the blame on his attitude problem on his older brothers for giving him childhood trauma growing up.
You know what these niggas did to me? They
Shit.
tied me up to the refrigerator in the house, bro, and left me there all day. Then my other brother knocked me out one time.
No
But
way,
despite all that
nigga.
childhood trauma, Marcus would end up Gucci, as he would receive multiple D1 offers from schools such as Louisville and Kentucky.
Where he would ultimately sign with Kentucky. But the craziest thing about his signing is that his dad would low-key recruit Anthony Davis
Bro.
to Kentucky.
Hey!
That his dad would low-key recruit Anthony Davis to Kentucky.
You the one who reached up.
Is that his dad
Damn,
would
bro. I never got to see Prime AD,
low-key
though.
recruit Anthony Davis to Kentucky.
Nigga. Wait, but this is high school. That's why he looked, okay. Because he had a growth spurt, right? But then he looked tall here.
Craziest thing about his signing is that his dad would low-key recruit Anthony Davis to Kentucky.
Bro, I got to see Prime AD. Because if he was moving anything similar to this, like just, like off, not off vert, but running, like driving, dunking like that, he can do that. That's some guard shit.
Craziest thing about his signing,
But that's
is
the
that
whole
his
thing
dad
with this man,
would
though.
low-key recruit Anthony Davis to Kentucky.
I want to see
You
him
want
do
who
that.
reached out
I
to
got to
Coach
look
Cal
up
AD.
Prime AD
Is that
clips,
true?
bro.
Yeah, so we were
Hell
in
yeah.
Fort Wayne, and I saw AD playing. I walked up to him and I said, "What school are you going to?" And then he was like, "I'm not sure yet." And I said, "Man, would you like to go to Kentucky?" He said, "Kentucky? No, they ain't never reached out to me." I said, "Oh, they're getting ready to."
So after Kentucky received the first, second, and sixth best player in the nation, the
Damn.
Kentucky Wildcats would start the season off strong, going 8-0, where they would go up against Marcus.
Nah, he's like, he really was kind of, hold on.
Strong, going 8-0,
But it's
where they
like,
would go up against Marcus.
he definitely was shifty or whatever.
Indiana,
Had that
was the
wiggle.
#1 ranked team in the nation.
And to start the game off, Marcus would miss 2 wide open layups and would end the game in an even worse fashion by letting a game winner get scored on his face.
Wait, that's him?
His face.
He's #1 or number 20?
When they hit the shot, them niggas really trampled D Mills, bro. D Mills got trampled, nigga.
And now I know why they call him Uncle
Oh,
Gucci.
'Cause in
shit.
this game-winning picture,
Marcus got a face full of Bodie, but the freakiness wouldn't stop there, as him and his roommates would
What
have
the hell?
lotion war.
But my thing was, bro, I don't know why layups, bro. It's You just overthink them hoes, bro.
That's
Like,
why they call him Uncle Gucci.
Because in this game, when
I don't even blame him.
Marcus got a face.
Maybe
full
for
of
the
both,
one of
but
them.
the freakiness
I don't
wouldn't
think you
stop
can miss
there,
2 of them.
as him and his roommates would
But
have
for one of them,
lotion
it's
wars,
just.
where they would lotion each other up.
I feel like it's just you overthink it.
this is real, by the way. Y'all can look this up. But if you thought that was weird,
Wait till y'all see the AD video,
where Marcus and his teammates would make AD go Teague time in the locker room and start spanking his booty.
Bro, what? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, bro. Watch out.
I think it'd get a little freakier as Uncle Mookie would slip up in an interview and accidentally say what's been on his mind.
I feel like if he does that, we're gonna make a deep run in the SEC tournament. Hopefully, win that and make a big dick.
Say that again.
A big dick.
This nigga's a homosexual.
What we doing, G? Everybody
What the hell?
But after all that freakiness, the Kentucky Wildcats will go on a 24-game winning streak, where in the final game of the regular season, they will go up against Vandy in the SEC Championship, where they would lose to Vandy in a game Marcus was out there looking like Tony Snell.
going 0 for 7 from the field. And I can't even blame him, man. Basketball definitely wasn't on his mind at that time. He was probably thinking about something.
Big dick.
Oh, shut up, nigga.
But despite the loss of Vandy in the SEC Championship, the Kentucky Wildcats would bounce back and end up winning the national championship, with Marcus putting up a solid freshman campaign, averaging 10 points, and started in all 40 games as a true
Wait,
freshman.
what did you just say?
Would bounce.
Oh, shut up, nigga.
But despite the loss of Vandy in the SEC Championship, the Kentucky Wildcats will bounce back and end up winning the national championship, with Marcus putting up a solid freshman campaign.
This is a different,
averaging 10 points.
He only played 1 season. But you said, see, that college shit, I ain't gonna lie. I've never really been into that shit like that. So, SEC, whatever, that's not the official championship. You can lose that and still win the whole thing.
But despite the loss of Vandy in the SEC Championship, the Kentucky Wildcats will bounce back and end up winning the national championship, with Marcus putting up a solid
I remember AD
freshman
talking about
campaign, averaging 10 points, and started in all 40 games as a true freshman. But after they won the Natty, Marcus and the Kentucky Wildcats would attend an under-the-table autograph signing.
I don't know that SC. I don't know what that
signing
is.
autographs. While Anthony Davis ran
Not
up
for
$1
real,
million.
bro.
After we won our championship, we did a
Oh, I think I might.
ran up like 100,000.
It's like your division or something.
They ran up $1 million on that one.
What?
Yeah.
So after his one and only season in college, Uncle Guwap would declare for the NBA draft and get selected 29th overall to the Chicago Bulls.
Wow.
But unfortunately for Marcus, this is where everything will start going downhill.
You see, the Chicago Bulls coaching staff didn't even want to draft Marcus and wanted to draft Draymond instead. But with the front office pushing for Marcus, the Chicago
here we
Bulls
go.
will ultimately end up selecting Marcus with their 29th pick.
Y'all are
But to
so
make
lame,
things
bro,
worse
that
for
Nico
Marcus,
shit.
Marcus will go out there in the preseason looking like the Nasses.
Until Luka does something. Hey, man. Obviously, AD got hurt and it didn't age right, but hey, man. Luka did not win a ring. He hasn't won a ring. He don't got an MVP. He don't got. All he got is first teams, and we acting like that's the. What are we acting like? Chet was third team, and then this man getting 10 free throws a game and shooting 30 shots a game. So shit. You know, he on the Lakers. They cheat for them niggas every year. He getting 10 free throws a night, shooting 30 times a night. Shit. Now I think Jaylen Brown should have got first team if you ask me. But bro, if he put up like what he got, 34, whatever, 8, whatever. Bro, of course they're gonna give him first team, bro. But that shit is not the end all be all at all. We not lowering the standards over here. That nigga AD had a championship. Luka need to go ahead and get some goddamn hardware. And the MVP to me, that even if you win that, that's not enough, bro. You gotta get a championship.
Overall to the Chicago Bulls.
Look at this dude.
But unfortunately for Marcus,
That nigga AD,
this
boy, just-
is where everything will start going down.
I mean, but everybody was injured that season, bro. Kyrie got hurt.
They didn't even want to draft Marcus. And wanted to
Gafford,
draft
D.
Draymond
Live,
instead.
everybody.
But with the front office pushing for Marcus, the Chicago Bulls will ultimately
This
end up
nigga
selecting Marcus.
possibly
with their
got Luka
29th
the
pick.
furthest
But
he ever gonna get, though. So we gonna see. And then they gonna be like, was Nico? I mean, besides that move, was Nico? Well, yeah.
pushing for Marcus, the Chicago
Hey, look,
Bulls will
he built
ultimately
that
end up
team
selecting
good. It just
Marcus
was.
with their 29th
It wasn't
pick.
ready
But
for
to
that
make
super
things
team
worse
in the
for
finals,
Marcus,
but he built that team good though. I mean, shit. Who's beating a Super Bro? They were beating any team. That was not a normal team at all.
Chicago Bulls will ultimately end up
That was a
selecting
goddamn-
Marcus with their 29th pick. But to make things worse for Marcus will go out there in the preseason looking like the Nesses, averaging 1 point. So with
to let you know how good that team was, I'm taking the 2024 Celtics over the goddamn current 76ers.
Out there in the preseason
right now,
looking like the Nesses, averaging 1 point. So with
just
the combination
spamming threes, bro. Them
niggas
niggas was not missing,
and
boy.
him playing like the Nasses in the preseason, Uncle Guwap will get no playing time in his rookie season with the Chicago Bulls.
But just like his brother Jeff, when Freaky Kirk got injured,
Marcus will finally get some playing time against the San Antonio Spurs, where Marcus will have the best game of his career, dropping 11 points.
And after he had the best game of his career, Nate Robinson will come in the locker room hating.
One game I had a good ass game, bro.
Bro, that bring back memories, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm used to him in the
San Antonio.
Knicks jersey, the Bulls jersey, and I think that's it. But this is around the time I was like young as hell watching NBA though. That's all I know. Like watching clips, cause I used to like Nate Robinson. I never watched the games live, but maybe I seen it on like social media.
11 points.
And after he had the best game of his career,
I hate that he let that nigga Jake Paul knock him out though, bro. Like, damn, bro, you can't have that on your record, on your resume, man.
That nigga was like, how y'all hitting shots? All this shit. Y'all can't shoot. I said, damn, nigga, you on my team. I thought you was my nigga.
And fun fact, it's actually the same game where Nate Robinson wore the Yeezys to the game. That's if y'all care. And to top off a bad rookie season, in Marcus's last game as a rookie, Marcus would accidentally score on his own basket.
Oh shit.
But the crazy thing about that is that Marcus finished the game with 0 points.
I never knew he was in the
NBA
NBA though.
for the
I'm
Miami
honest.
Heat.
But
He did
like,
for
I was
his
young
own
as hell though.
team.
This nigga is trash.
So in the very next season, halfway through the year, the Chicago Bulls would give up on Marcus and trade him to the Brooklyn Nets. But after he got traded, Teague would drastically improve his game by almost doubling the amount of points he used to average in the previous season, where he would now average 3 points. And towards the end of that season, Marcus will go up against his older brother Jeff,
where Jeffrey
would snatch his ankle.
I seen his eyes, so I hit him with the little hezzy, and I rocked it. I said, oh,
I forgot. Yeah, I remember talking about
he
that.
fall. I'm laughing at the nigga fall, Mr. Reverse.
And in that same game, Paul
He said
Pierce will
nigga
call
did
Jeff
not
Teague
laugh.
and Marcus the ugliest brothers in the league.
Paul Pierce trying to check for Kevin Garnett.
And after only playing 21 games with the Brooklyn Nets, Marcus will get traded to the 76ers after getting into an argument with Paul Pierce.
We probably was up 25. So, nigga, they throw us in.
Wait, but Paul, they were on what's the name by that time? I'm not gonna say. They were finna retire.
Argument with Paul
Right?
Pierce.
We probably was up 25. So,
Niggas
nigga,
still
they
had
throw
a
us
voice
in.
like
We
that?
playing terrible. These niggas start coming back. We go in the locker room, nigga. Paul Pierce in there talking crazy to niggas. Y'all niggas ain't ready to play. I gotta get back out here. I'm fucking high roll like you. This some bullshit. I'm like, man, fuck you, nigga. We wasn't prepared to play, nigga. We been sitting on the bench the whole game. Niggas is stiff. I cussed them out. Jason Kidd came in. This why I knew I was cooked. It's like, hey, T, you getting shitty at Paul Pierce. It's a Hall of Famer, bro. You know niggas go overseas and shit, right? He probably telling you the right thing. This my head coach. I was overseas.
He said Kyrie Irving?
Shit, right? He probably telling.
Don't ever try my nigga like that. But the fact that niggas like this even had the power though is crazy. But you ain't never touched a basketball a day in your life, man.
Yeah, shitty at Paul Pierce. It's a Hall of Famer, bro. You know niggas go overseas and shit, right? He probably telling you the right thing. This my head coach. I was overseas in the next year.
So in his last season in the NBA, Marcus would get traded to the 76ers, where he would get cut 3 days after getting traded.
I already knew it. It was going down. I already knew it.
Marcus would spend 2 seasons in the G League and decide to go play overseas. And in his first time overseas, Marcus would almost burn his house down by trying to cook.
Moving outside of basketball was the hardest adjustment when you first got overseas.
Food. Hated the food. My worst part of the whole shit. I was like, what am I gonna eat every day? I started cooking. I didn't know how to cook. The first time I did that shit, I almost burnt my apartment down. I swear to God. Something on the thing, aired up, nigga. I'm in that bitch grabbing tails. I'm talking about killing everybody.
He was gonna keep your black ass over there too.
After only spending a couple months overseas, Marcus would get a little homesick and decide to come back home. And in the 2018 season, Marcus would go back to the G League and sign with the Memphis Hustle, where he would then have the best season of his career. So in his first season with the Memphis Hustle, Marcus would have the best stretch of his professional career and average 17 points. So after starting in all 47 games for the Memphis Hustle and playing great in the G League, Marcus, with the help of Tyreek Evans, would become the first Memphis Hustle player.
Ooh, that sounds familiar, Tyreek.
Tyreek Evans, nigga. I was killing so much, the nigga Tyreek.
This Hustle player to get moved up to the NBA.
Tyreek Evans, nigga. I was killing so much, the nigga Tyreek Evans said. He went to the front office and said, if y'all don't pull Teague up, nigga, something ain't right. Nigga is killing. He used to come to the game and shit. Y'all gotta pull this nigga up, bro. This shit is crazy. And I got called up, nigga.
So after the greatest lob of the century by Tyreek Evans,
Marcus
would get a 10-day contract from the Memphis Grizzlies and would finally make his return to the NBA. So after signing a 10-day, Marcus would play 3 games for the Grizzlies and average a career best of 3.7 points per game. And in his last bucket ever in the NBA, one of the announcers would low-key throw a jab at Marcus.
It's going to be Teague filling it up. Marcus Teague, that's going to be tough. Your brother Jeff just got a 3-year deal for 50+ from Tom Thibodeau.
And 2 days after that game, Marcus would get cut by the team, which would put...
It's crazy, but that announcer, he been there for a minute.
It's going to be tough. Your brother Jeff just got a 3-year deal for 50+ from Tom Thibodeau.
And 2 days after that game, Marcus would get cut by the team, which would put his NBA career to an end. And after the NBA, Uncle Guwap will go play in South Korea, London, and in Greece, where he would then retire from the game of basketball and become a full-time podcaster.
So what? Shout out, bro, man. I ain't gonna kick you when you down. It is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm out, bro. No cap.